So in this video, we are going to learn how to make the outside pocket. And if you can see, I've added the stitching lines here. I've added the edges. Um, and I have done this differently, not in terms of trimming it by duplicating the surface. You can do that as well. But here I have used a split command. So I'll show it at the back here. So I'm going to delete this one and let's go to the shaded view. And I've already created a surface. I can delete this surface. And if you're wondering, like, what to do since this surface is already gone. So basically, I can just click on the trim and when we click on trim, we have untrim. So left mouse is for trim and right mouse is for untrim. So right now you see this. So what I'll do is I'll click the right mouse button and click on this surface. So this will untrim and bring the plain surface back. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lines. This was the line that I had created and I brought it in the front, and I'm going to now pull this in the surface. So I'll select this one and I'll go to curve from object and pull back. You can do the project, but I'll do the pull back. Sometimes the project works. This is my line. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to split this. So I'll go to the split command and click the object to split. So this is I'll select this. Go to split, select the cutting object, see, yeah. So we got the surface. So basically this is how you do the split command. And now I'm going to offset the surface. So I'll use the offset command and it is distance 5. Loose, yes, and it is in the outside direction. This is what I want. So I'll click and have the outside. So if you're wondering, this is in red because my red line is clicked. That is ticked. So whichever current layer you are in, so the black, you get a tick box like this. So I can shift this to the orange layer right now, but let's just, we can shift this later on. First I want to surface blend this. So I will go over here and I'll surface blend. So I'll select this surface edge, select this. So we get an edge like this one, and I can lock this and just remember the number because this is broken. So 0.435, okay, and use the blend surface again. Select this area and select this and try this again. Select this surface edge, select this, and 0.435, click OK. So we get something like this. Now here, let me just shift this layer into like, this is the orange layer that I want it in. So I'll just select this one and select this surface and select the bottom surface and go to properties panel and go to the orange pocket. This is, I don't know where why I have done this, but I can put this into a new layer as well. You know what, let's just put this into a new layer. So I'll gonna go to a new layer and write this as outside pocket, and maybe we're gonna add, let's add this lavender color to this, and I'm going to select this one, this pocket, select this pocket, because you never know, I might be adding a different material to the rendering. So I'm just going to take this, go to properties panel and go to outside pocket. So this is purple, and I'll do this one here. So select this surface, select this surface. So shift, selecting both the surfaces, and selecting this as well. I do not want this one, so I'll just control shift it and go to the purple layer. So we get something like this. Okay, now here I'm going to add the stitching lines in the similar format. If you're wondering that I have this bend here, so and I don't have the bend here, I can make the bend by going to control points, and I will lock my this base layer so that it doesn't move, and I'll just select this line, this line, this line. So I'm basically selecting these points, and I can push them out like this just to give it a like a organic look of the pocket. Now we're going to add the stitching line here. So I'm going to be on the blue line here. So this is where the stitching line I have to put. So, and I'll do the same thing. I'll duplicate the edges, because I'll just select this. So duplicate edge, and I'm going to select this one and shift and select this and click enter, and use the scale 3D, select here, and maybe have this outside. And in case you're wondering that this has gone inside, so just select this one, and there are too many control points, so don't worry about that. What we can do is we can shift this out so that when we add the stitching line it shows. And I'm going to increase, probably select this point, this control point, and first I'm going to join this, so because this is separated. So first I'm selecting this line, and I'm selecting this line, and I'll do Control J, and I'll select this point and select this point and push it up a little like this. Now we can add the stitching line in the similar fashion. So go over here, go to the sphere, and just select a round curve, click here, click and write 1, click enter. So this is a blue line, blue stitch. We do not want a blue stitch, we want a red stitch. So I'm going to shift it to that, and I'm going to pull this here, move this down, and I'll do some tweaking here in the front view. So just select this like this, and then use the array curve, select the line, keep the distance 3, and just adjust the stitching line, push it up like this. There you go. So I've added the pocket, and you can see this in the rendered view. And I'll just go to the layer section and remove the I'll hide the blue line, and somewhere we do not want this red line as well. So here, since this is my final work, so or I can just move this to the stitching line and take this as well and move this to the stitching line. Do not want to see this. We have something here as well. I'll move this also to the stitching line. So I've removed all the lines that I don't want to see. Take this curve and move this to the stitching line. Extra things. Yeah. So in the next video, we're going to learn how to make the handle.